Hey guys, Czar here. Very, very quickly. This whole lunchtime thing, let's talk about it very, very quickly. Of course, back to first principles, we should be trading when the volume and when the most participants are happening, right? And so that's in the opens of the sessions because that's when a whole new part of the world begins to trade right on the open. This is Asia, this is London, this is New York. I happen to be showing VWAP because you can see the range expansion in a very picturesque sort of way, right? But you need to remember something, that when Asia when London starts here at 3 a.m. my time, Asia's not actually done yet. So there's an overlap of Asia and London for a little bit. London and Germany and all of Europe is trading now. And so you get these nice big swings on a relative basis, right, compared with Asia. And you see this range expansion. This is today, by the way. But then what happens at New York time, this is where the volumes get really massive, is at 9:30 a.m. New York time. New York, this massive behemoth of a market opens up. But London and Germany and Europe are still trading. They're not done yet for the day until here, 11 o'clock and 11:30, Germany and the UK. So this is where a lot of the action happens, and then it starts to die down. And then on lunchtime, boom, this is when it just goes sideways. You see this most days, and you see this certainly on Fridays, because traders are human beings. It doesn't matter if they're in foundations and endowments and institutions and banks and market makers and dealers and brokerages and on and on and on. In the retail world, they literally and figuratively go out to lunch between 12 and around 2 because most of the U.S. is in this zone. It's either the 1 hour zone of New York from 12 to 1, or they take a later lunch, or it's even 12 o'clock for some of the parts of the U.S., and it's in this area here. You'll see on Friday, though, this trails right out into the close, and that's what you're seeing here today. So focusing where the big moves happen, which is here, focusing where the big moves happen here in London, right? And of course, if you were trading Asia, it would be here. But Asia, look at that. That's what you typically see, right? Narrow range Asia, expansion in London, massive expansion in the U.S. the day before. Narrow in Asia, range expansion in London, massive expansion in New York. And it goes back and back and back. You see the same pattern over and over again. So knowing what times of the session it is and when traders are actually there is a very important thing. Have a great weekend, everyone. Hope that helps. Take care.